Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Figuratively Speaking. I'm running a little late today. Been moving things around in the toy room, so I sort of misplaced my Stratos. I had to find it. Hope everybody has been having a wonderful week. Stratos is an amazing character. He is a character that in the beginning was going to be an evil character, but was not going to be an evil character. Very cool, as I have Origins Naked Stratos, mini comic Stratos, if you will. Origins Stratos in his regular conceptual for vintage. I do not own a vintage Stratos. I wish I did, but I do not. And then you've got new ETERNIA Stratos. The artwork, of course. And this is my course of coming into this video for an unboxing. And of course, I left my tools in the other room, but that's all right. I've got a tool that will help me do what I need to do this evening. So let me go ahead and say hello to everyone in the chat. Let's see. Make sure I scroll down. Everyone. Ray Black, good evening. How are you? Thank you for being in the stream. Adam from Radical Toys. Hello, sir. Thanks for being in the stream. Let's see. Master Versal Toy Hunter. Good evening, sir. Thanks for being here at the stream. Cobweb. How are you, sir? Thanks for being here at the stream. Mary Atwell. Hello. Thank you for being here at the stream. Let's see, is there anybody I have not said hello to in the chat? No, there is not. Okay, so, of course, when I went on the web, my computer's been acting funky today. I try to have these things done. Unfortunately, it did not come to that, so I will probably go into the computer to do more of an intro for this Stratos as well as this Stratos, because the simple fact is that I don't know a whole lot about the new ETERNIA Stratos and how they did and what his story is in this particular, because he looks much older than this Stratos here. And I think this is pretty much more or less more of the Filmation Stratos. Whereas this one looks to be like the Filmation Stratos, but of course he is the mini comic Stratos that had no grayish color, bluish color, as you, if you will. Still quite the peg warmer at most places where I've seen him. Walmart. I think even at Target was the last place I seen him still being a peg warmer. So, and of course, I wanted to get a couple. I got a couple actually, so I can do some customs with him. I find that this is an easier color to start doing paint customs to as well. So let's see, this article. Yeah, as I was trying to do look for the original story arc of Stratos, they're similar. They're similar as far as the biography of Stratos. However, there are some differences, and they're really slight differences. Stratos first appeared as part of a group of warriors summoned by Skeletor to the mysterious Castle Grayskull. However, Stratos chose not to participate in Skeletor's attempt to conquer the castle. After this encounter, Skeletor forever saw the winged warriors and the Avian people as his enemy rather than a friend. Sometime later, after Skeletor overheard that one half of the Power Sword was hidden in Eternia's highest point, he traveled to the mountain top realm. And of course, so when you think of the highest point, I don't really know if that is the mountains of Avion or not. According to this, for the mini comic, the highest peak and the highest point is the mountains of Avion, which actually actually is the highest point of Eternia. Let me turn notifications down. Don't want to hear that throughout my entire stream. All right. All right. So sometime later, my bad. Sometime later, while keeping watch on the tallest peak of the planet of Eternia's mightiest mountain, Stratos heard the voice of Skeletor, who was on the losing end of another battle against He-Man at Castle Grayskull. He soon saw that He-Man needed no help, so he turned in flight and headed back to his mountain home. He-Man threw Skeletor into a nearby sea and flew towards Stratos on the battle ram, right into the path of twin energy blasts that were blazing from Skeletor and Merman's lightning swords. So this is going into the comic. The mini comics for that is Series 1, He-Man and the Power Sword, King of Castle Grayskull, Battle in the Clouds, and The Vengeance of Skeletor, and also The Tale of Teela in Series 2. And the references to that would be He-Man and the Masters of the Universe mini comic book collection, which is a fantastic book. If you do not have it, it is a very, very big book. I do have it. And again, moving my toy room around, I've got things in boxes and they're all over the place right now. So that's been what my day has consisted of, is moving my toy room around. So I've got a big mess going on right now. As far as my toy room, I haven't done anything with this side, but this side is it's a wreck. I can't barely move my computer chair here. So getting into what I'm doing now is going to be opening these. Let's see. Leader of the heroic bird people of Avion, Stratos watches over Eternia from high in the sky. On the back of this Stratos, mini comic book Stratos, powerful, agile, and a natural leader, the mighty Stratos battles evil over all of Eternia. So, and I've got to show off the two different arts to the two different Stratoses. So let me give that its due. I don't know what that creature is exactly in the water, but that's pretty cool. And then we've got this one, which is a very nice flying in the sky above the mountain range in Avion is what I get. What I get from that. So that is pretty cool. Let's see. Original designs inspired by classics concepts. So this new Eternia Stratos is inspired by the classics concept, which is pretty cool because I missed out on classics. And yes, Cobweb, that mini comic book is most definitely a must have for me as well. Stratos, winged warrior, the once majestic mountains now lay scattered in ruined shards across the oceans of Eternia. Stratos reforms Avion as a nest of island outposts, protecting ships from pirates, marauders, and worst of all, Merman and his suboceanic monstrosities. Through hardship and turmoil, Stratos proves to be the most resilient of New Eternia's warriors. So again, I'm going to have to get into the New Eternia and start reading up on that more so that I can get a better understanding of what the layout for New Eternia really is. Rhea Black, see you later. Thank you for being here. So getting into give me a minute. I have something going on with my kids. I will be right back. Sorry about that, everybody. Well, I guess I should start with this. This wand. I think this is really, really cool. Yes, Eldor, absolutely. Trouble afoot with the kiddos. It's never a dull moment around here. So, this wand, I'm not sure what this is exactly. Anybody knows what this wand is? I'm guessing this could be his weapon, or maybe it's the Staff of Avion, something like that. Whatever it is, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's very cool in design. I've been, since I've had this figure, I've been dying to open this figure. This is really, really cool. I love the way Mattel created this. Very nice workmanship. Very simple in design, and that green spot is spot on with this copper color. It's not exactly gold. That's a very nice copper color. The jetpack is very nice indeed. A very nice blue. It's not matte. It's got kind of a glossy finish to it. I love the wings. Oops. I love the wings on this, by the way, on that. Very fashionable for the character. New in design. Well, maybe not so new in design, but it's definitely a better design than what you get on the mini comic Stratos for Origins, and also for the gray Stratos for Origins, and probably and also Vintage. Also with the Origins, you get the blue wings with this Stratos, as you get the red wings. No, you get blue wings with this one too. I thought the wing colors change, but oh well, they do. It's kind of a baby blue compared to this very striking blue, which is very cool in color. Nonetheless, I do like to compare between the two. And let's see. Then I guess this is high altitude face mask. And that's a really cool thing, as I've not seen for any of the other figures. So it's in the shape of a bird beak, considering these are the avions. I can definitely understand that. And now let's see. I have to cut out the straps. The Staff of Avion has a different look. Okay. Oh, and it has a skull on it? Yeah. Let me see here. Do. Adam, give me 1 second. I will send you a link. As I can't send it how I would normally, I have to send it from my phone. The emerald staff. That would make sense considering it's got the emerald green. Well, it almost looks like a jelly bean at the top of it, but I reference that as to a jelly bean because of Easter just passed, and of course I'm a jelly bean nut, so I've got jelly beans all around the house. But yeah, more so, I guess that would be more like an egg. It's definitely an egg shape, so I'll leave it at that without trying to be too silly. Let me see here. I need to go to. Yep. This is kind of live now. Let me invite some guests. Copy that. All right. I'm going to send this invite into the game network, toy network. Let's paste that up and throw that there. So that link, Adam, is going to be in the toy network. And if anybody else wants to join, it is definitely open. As I think these are just, I think that Stratos is an excellent figure to begin with. I've always been into the flying type figures, and of course he kind of looks I've heard people talk about how Stratos kind of looks like one of the Wizard of Oz flying monkeys, whatever. I can kind of see it, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think I even want to get into that. I've always thought Stratos is one of the most unique of characters for Masters of the Universe when it comes to the originals, because Stratos is one of those characters in which you can actually kind of sink your teeth into his storyline and how he came about. I just think Stratos is a really, really cool figure, very cool character in the Masters of the Universe line to begin with. And with no need to introduce, we have Radical Toys in the house.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing?
Hey, what's going on, Adam? Good to see you.
Not too much. I was just kind of plugging away, working on some channel stuff, getting ready for next Wednesday's live. And I saw you were live, so I was like, well, I'll pop on for a couple of minutes, see what you guys are up to. Saw you were doing Stratos.
Yeah, I've been trying to put this stream together for about 2 weeks, and of course, normal things seem to get in the way. My job and
I hear you.
sometimes, and most of the time, it's doing a lot of the family stuff. So like, there's never a dull moment around here.
Right. Yeah. I hear you. You get busy, and it's summertime, and I was barbecuing stuff today, and it was just a busy day.
Yes, and of course, I've got Butterfingers, and I just dropped the backpack. Oh, where'd it go?
So yeah, I saw you had the Origins. You've got you're looking at the new Eternia Stratos. That one's friggin' awesome. I can't wait to get that one.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool. It's a really cool figure as far as what he has got really with him.
Yeah.
The colors on him really pop. And I'm going to get into that with these wings here. Just
Yeah. They look like they do. They look like they're pretty neat. I like the neck piece and stuff too. So
yeah,
I want to take that neck piece and put it on the what people call the naked Stratos, but I call it the mini comic Stratos. But everyone likes to call them the naked Stratos. But I like to put it on him just to kind of complete that mini comic look.
yes, absolutely. I guess I'm going to have to find it later because it disappeared on my floor. Wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
This is not cool. All right, yeah, I'm going to have to find this backpack or his jetpack later because it definitely disappeared on my floor. I'm always dropping stuff.
And it was like plus 17 today. It was freaking hot. Has it been warm over there, over your way?
82 degrees today.
Holy.
Yes. And of course, here in Missouri, we got that moisture type of humidity. So like with that moisture in the air, and then it's definitely not dry. So the weather will definitely fool you.
Yep. Pretty cool.
So this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you could tell the difference in color in the wing.
Yeah, because the wing is like different color from the top and the bottom, right?
Yes, the top half is darker, whereas this is just it's more of a. It's got that brighter red to it. It's got that gloss where the top wing is very matte.
Right. Is there a wash on the wings at all? Like I thought does the top piece have wash on it or no?
Yeah, the top half of the wings have that wash. So when you take a look, in fact, I'll show you the differences in it. If you take a look at this, the top has the wash, and the bottom on this is reversed. So the bottom of that has just the flat red, whereas the top has that gloss wash on it.
Right.
That's just absolutely fantastic.
I love that piece.
Yes.
Do you have your Origins Stratos handy to you? Did you open him?
Absolutely. Which one?
Oh, I was just wondering if you opened one yet, because I was gonna get you to try to put the neck piece on it. If you're gonna open up an Origins one, you can just do it. I'll ask you to do it after, or whatever.
I don't know. I'm gonna open them anyway because I want to do my comparison definitely with it because.
Are you open up the mini comic one? Because I was curious what it looked like on the mini comic one. Yeah.
Yeah, the gray Stratos. I've got two of him, but I think I want to try. I'll probably open it, but because I definitely want to compare the differences on that one too, as it's so close to this one.
Right.
almost lost my mini comic. The Challenge of Jitsu. So, yes, let's do that. I'll keep that for my scrapbook. And, of course, I've got to cut the little straps. I use these scissors as they're not that sharp, so if I make a mistake, I won't cut into the plastic of the figure.
It's a too bad they didn't give any of the Origins the red wings besides that Rey Mysterio one that they made.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I've got that Rey Mysterio over here behind me.
You got them. Okay.
I do have them.
Lucky, I never got a hold of that one. Okay. Did he not come with the? I thought he came with the Red Wings.
They did 2 versions of them. Now, this is the version.
Oh, okay.
This is the version that I that I originally wanted, just because that is so close to the original classics with the paint job up underneath here, underneath these straps.
Right.
That's this.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, so does that come off, or is it just painted on them?
No, that's painted on Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
So, like, spreading that out.
You get the red jetpack though, so that's cool.
Yes, the red jetpack. That's very fantastic. I love that. And I like the way that they did the wings on him, but I really like the way they did this jetpack, because they put the wings on the jetpack here, or the feathers on the jetpack here.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they did 2 of him. I thought they just did the one with the red wings. That's cool.
No, this is the, I want to say this is the first version that they did, as they were trying to keep, I think as they were trying to keep with the original Stratos with the blue.
Right.
And then they did one with the Red Wings, which is the second one. And I think even his face, mask is different from that.
Looks different, yeah. I know the mini comic one and the standard Wave 3 Stratos wings. They're both blue, but one's lighter blue, one's darker blue.
Yes,
it's pretty cool.
That is very cool. I like that, and again, that's really what got me into the whole Origins line. Not just because it was Masters of the Universe, but just the different things that you could do with the figures. I mean, you could do a lot.
Yep. So did you order yours, or are you finding yours locally?
Which one?
The ones that you're showcasing today, like your Stratoses and your new Eternia one and stuff.
I got this from Big Bad Toy Store.
Okay.
In fact, 90% of my Masterverses come from Big Bad Toy Store, because I don't want to pay that secondary market for these, because the secondary market
are they done with Moto in your area? Like, have you seen anything new in your area, or no?
I have. In fact, I'm getting ready to say something about that also. Moss Man has actually shown up in the ordering block for my Walmart. However, it's a 3-month. Like, you could see it, but you can't order it yet. So they're saying
right. So it's just listed, basically.
Right. So they're saying like 3 months until he drops, and so I'm just I'm just waiting, because the second that hits, if nobody else, I'm watching for you, and I'm watching for Eldor, and I know that I want to get a couple myself. So
I need one. Yeah, definitely looking for. The problem is I'm not gonna find one here in Canada.
mhm.
So I'm relying on other people to try to snag me one. So if anybody gets an extra Moss Man, I want one.
So let's. Oh, actually, that works really well. That works very well.
Is the neck piece on? Oh yes, yes. Oh yeah. So he came.
That's
Okay, so I'm trying to find my mini comic Stratos. I don't see him on my shelf. So he comes with the. Doesn't he come with the blue check pack, or he came with the red check pack?
he comes with the red.
He comes with the red.
Yes.
Okay. Why did I thought he came with the blue for some reason? All right.
I gotta
Oh
see.
yeah, the neck peak fits pretty good, does it?
Yeah, it really does.
Oh wow.
Like his head is actually on. So let's pop him on. The rest of the way, there we go. So yeah, that neck piece fits spot on.
I'm trying to remember if he wore the jetpack in the mini comic. I don't think he did. I mean, I need to look this up now. I'm trying to remember.
I'm not so sure.
I don't think he did. No, he didn't. He didn't wear the jetpack, but he wore the part that's on let me see here. The part that's on New Eternia, your New Eternia Stratos, the fanny pack.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that goes on the mini comic guy. Yes, he's wearing that in the mini comic.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's the other piece. If you can, that attaches to the backpack though, doesn't it?
No, that attaches. It attaches to his front pouch. That's what I needed to do.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
It's definitely a different look for Stratos as I'm seeing because I'm not used to seeing them with that.
I like it. I really do.
Yeah, I really do because it definitely gives them a different. It's I what I want to say is this is the Halo drop Stratos because
To
he's
me,
come.
to me, that's like the perfect Stratos. Like it's the best Stratos they probably ever made. That's my opinion, and I just love what they did with them. I love what they did with like the textures on his skin, and they just made him so perfect.
And then even on the feathery loincloth, how you've got the two
Yep.
different blues there. You got that light sky blue and you got that midnight blue.
Um. What's his feet like? Is his feet flat, or does he have those Skeletor feet?
No, he's got some really nice.
Oh yes, he's got flat feet. Yes, awesome. Oh man, I like that. Yeah, that's an awesome Stratos. That's perfect Stratos to me.
Yes.
I give that 11 out of 10, man.
Don't you know? Yeah, he's definitely a fantastic Stratos. I wish I could actually use my phone as my secondary camera to do this, but because of my computer being so doggone old, I can't even double screen my monitor. So I'm just like, I gotta get a
Right.
new computer. Let the
Yeah.
kids use this one for Roblox and stuff, and go get me a new gaming computer. That way I can add a couple cameras. I can have a toy cam.
Yeah.
I can have some other things, but yeah. Again, that that feathery neck piece for him, that's fantastic.
I can't believe how good that fits.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't complain nothing about these new Eternias or Masterverse parts of the toy line because, like, even if you take a look at the heads, So, like, this is the Masterverse New Eternia Stratos head. And then look at them side by side.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it looks really good.
Like, the only difference that lets you know that this one is Origins and this one is Masterverse is this here, like this sculpted tip at the back of his head.
Right.
But if you put it to use on Mini Comic Stratos, can you tell
I
the
like it.
difference?
Yeah, no, you can't really you can't
That's the
tell
only
from
way
this.
you tell the difference.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah, it's really
absolutely
cool.
fantastic.
I'm kind of glad now that I got mini comic Stratos for Origins. I'm glad I got one because as soon as I get that new Eternia one, it's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm basically gonna strip him of his parts.
Yes. And then, of course,
Now,
that's the Origins head on him.
oh, it actually fits.
Yes.
Oh wow, quite the interchangeability.
And again, that's what I love about this line between Masterverse and between Origins. I mean, it's definitely it's that pop and swap capability that you get that really makes this line to me.
Right.
But then again, at that same time, I have to think this is Motu, and Motu is quite literally at the end of the day. That was really the beginning of my childhood for real, because there were other cartoons and whatnot, and of course, I guess what really got me into cartoons of that nature, again, my very first cartoon that I can remember as being knee high to a grasshopper is G-Force, Battle of the Planets. So that's what really got me into cartoons of that nature.
Right.
Let me get these wings open. Toss that over there. That's my pile of trash over there. Yeah, and there's that baby blue, that sky blue for the gray Stratos and Origins.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty sweet Stratos altogether. So what we got? That one. We got the mini comic. We got the new Eternia. Yeah, they've been just knocking it out of the park lately with all their figures.
Right, and of course, let's see. This Stratos was actually.
Hey, welcome in, Rosie. Rosie's in the house. Give you a wave.
Charlotte Veras,
Yeah, that's
Buddy's
my.
Customs. Hello.
Yeah, Charlotte's my friend there.
Well, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, so this particular Stratos, which is the gray Stratos, was in 21.
Right.
And then you got the mini comic Stratos, Naked Stratos was 22. And now you got 23 in Masterverse.
Right.
And the differences. I'm trying to see what the real differences are other than the colors of the wings. Okay, I'm seeing some differences other than the colors of the wings.
Right.
The loincloths are matching the wings, as it does here and here. And the mini comic definitely has the brighter yellow here, where he's got that matte red.
Yep.
Now, mind you, I'm going to tease Buddy for a minute. Hey, my buddy's Customs. Can you tell me, is this the Stratos head that's supposed to be on this one?
Now, oh, okay, so that's the new Eternia one on the left, right? Okay.
Yes.
Because he doesn't, the one on the left doesn't have the yellow bracers, right? It's just red bracers.
No, he does have the yellow bracers.
No, no, not him. The other one, the new Eternia one.
Oh, the new Eternia one. Actually, underneath, his bracers are actually all part of the wing setup. So that whole piece comes off, and the bracers are actually attached to the wing.
Yeah, I like that. I really do.
And then on the inside, you got that peg, which allows them to swing, which is allowing them for that movement.
Yeah, that was good engineering in that for his arms. That was a good idea that they did that.
Yes, it was. I definitely agree with that. I kind of look at it kind of funny because as I look at it, I kind of try to look at it like if it was really a bird, those wings should be this way, where it would feather out this way. So I might have to switch these around.
I can never figure out what way to put the wings on Stratos, like the origins, like because you can put them either way, right? And I don't know what the proper way is. I always mix it up.
Like I think on a personal note, if I'm doing it correctly, like I know if I was a bird, I'd want my wings to be outward like it's supposed. Well,
right.
Maybe that's just weird, but I think it looks better as to the elbow pieces. But of course, if you put that into his, it's going to hit him right in the head. So maybe they're right. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they're right. I'll leave it the way they had it.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the way they did it. I like that they have that articulation joint on the wings. It's pretty neat.
Yes.
Smart thinking.
Very smart thing. And and then again, a lot of people don't like the double elbow on the Masterverse figures, but I really love that double jointed elbow.
Me too.
Because that really allows that play. Like you could bring his arm all the way in and do a lot there. I mean, so much posability. Like I love it. Let's see, where did I go with it? Nope, that's not it. So as I'm looking at the origins and I look at this, the colors are definitely different. They definitely give that gray, furry, like birdish type feel to this Stratos, where here it's like his arms in most places are smooth. His legs are smooth until you get down to the calves and the ankles. And when you get to the forearms, of course, on the origin, let me put one down. When you get to the origins, he's got this little bit of a furriness here and on the inside of the arm here. But other than that, he's really not too. He's definitely not this. Like you could see all of the feathers and fur up underneath here, if you want to call it fur for the avian people. But it's definitely a different look. I think it's a better look as far as the character design, because this is how I remember seeing Stratos, even in the Filmation version of Masters of the Universe, he always had that better look, and they hit it spot on with Masterverse. And they probably hit it spot on with classics, and of course with the new Eternia, as they have on every box of the new Eternia, is the original designs inspired by the classics concepts. So again, even though it's Masterverse, it's still based off the classic concept.
Yep.
And I love that.
You remind me of me with all them stacks of Masterverse behind you. I got stacks and stacks, or mine are like that too. I don't have any room for them, so they're back in their boxes.
I'm working on my toy room at the moment, so everything is just. Of course, those have been sitting there for a minute, but now because of spring cleaning and whatnot, it's definitely time.
Yep.
That's the Rey Mysterio head on Stratos.
Yeah, I like how they fit. It's pretty neat.
Absolutely fantastic. And the Stratos, just to give them a different look.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really do like what they did with this line. I love all the different gadgets that you get. I mean, there's so much more that you could do now with all these characters that they've put out with Origins and Masterverse. What I'm really, really waiting on right now is what is it? I'm waiting for them to announce the release of the Ram Man for Masterverse, and Whiplash.
Okay, yeah.
Because they're going to be huge. I mean, every bit is huge, if not bigger than Too Bad and that oversized Beastman for New Eternia.
Yeah. Because I think Too Bad's the biggest one we've gotten so far.
Actually, Beastman, I do have him here. So
you got them both?
I've got both.
Oh, son of a gun! What one looks bigger? Because
they are exactly the same size, all the way down to the buck.
Okay.
The only difference is that because of the plastification that he has on for his armament,
yeah,
he's heavier.
Oh, Beastman's heavier?
Beastman is heavier by at least, I would say, at least 3 or 4, maybe about 8 ounces. Beastman by himself, he really does, even out of the box, he feels like he's about 2.5 pounds.
Jeez, I would have thought Too Bad for sure.
Whereas he feels about like 1.5 pounds, even out of the box.
Huh.
And of course, he's definitely way heavier than this Beastman.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because he's just like your standard one or whatever.
Right. So yeah, and again, Masterverse, Mattel, you guys are knocking it out of the park with your with Masterverse. Everything that you keep bringing down the line just keeps getting better and better with time. Awesome job, guys.
The origins get better, and the everything aside from not having the action features, depending whether you want them or not.
Right.
But yeah, they're really good.
My daughters and I, we're trying to get into a little bit of a story mode that they want to do. They want to do a YouTube play on my channel or something like that, they want to do a play along where we're going to use Castle Grayskull and the Primal Age Bat Cave and some of their LOL dolls and whatnot, and Masters of the Universe figures, and do kind of a play along, whatever. And they want me to do it live, so it's like, okay, well, we got to write a script to do that, and do the play along, whatever. And of course, we can ad lib as we go along. See what's being said here in the chats. Did you put a naked Stratos head on your Masterverse? Yes, I did. Yeah. Yes, I absolutely did. And most definitely, bud, I would definitely get a naked Stratos because, again, as I said in the beginning of the stream, that I've got four of him, because originally I was going to do an Avian army and color each one different anyway, because I wanted to make sure that I had this one, and of course this was going to be our leader, the Avian leader, and then these would be his people behind him. So at that point we were I was going to color each one a little bit different, but now because of this and some of the other customs that I've been seeing on IG and elsewhere, and just wanting to do a couple of customs on my own without copying anybody else's, make something my own, want to definitely use this chest piece from the furriness and whatnot, because I'm not sure if does Stratos actually share a body type with another character?
I think it's Beastman's, is it not?
I would have to look at my Beastman to see it, but I
thought he sported the furry buck, right? So it should be.
Yeah, you're probably right. I haven't. Again, I've put all my I've put most of my toys in plastic totes and wrapped them up so that I could get this toy room done and get my computer media area done again the way it needs to be. And I'll have to look, but yeah, I think that's exactly what that's supposed to be like. And of course,
I think it's the same as Zodak as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that I can definitely say, because I was messing with my Zodak earlier. So yeah, I forgot Zodak actually has that hairy chest. But this is by far my favorite way to do this for him.
Yeah, I like it too. I actually, when I get him, I plan on sporting that mask because I like it. Or the respirator, or whatever you want to call it. I like it.
Yeah, it's a different look, and I definitely like it. And you gave me a great idea with this piece here, and I think I might follow suit with that, but I don't know. I really do like the way that sits like that.
Yeah, I do too. I'd almost want two of them just so I can snag that neck piece in the fanny pack for the mini comic, the Naked Stratos. But
yes. So going into my review of this Stratos here, I like him a lot more than I like him, but I like him a lot more than I like the Naked Stratos, even though the colors pop more on this one.
I like them both. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the mini comic one at all. I actually really like it a lot.
Yeah, I do. But if I had to choose my Stratos now of which one really knocks it out of the park for me.
Yeah, it'd be the same for me. Yeah, for sure.
Hands down. There's just no comparison. And of course, I think that's what what Mattel's really going for with these, because even though they're toys, this is definitely more of a collector's piece than these. These are definitely made for the kiddos to play with, and even us adults, if you will. As much as I hate the word "kidult,"
Yeah, me too. I don't use that terminology, but
yeah, it's definitely one of those words that I know it's not what it was meant as, to be an insult to collectors, but to adult collectors. But at the end of the day, the way that it's been placed out in media now, it's definitely insulting.
yeah, it can be.
In some way, shape, fashion, or form. But
Hey, it's
how,
better. I guess it's better than people calling it, because I've heard from some people calling them man Barbies.
yes, yes. Well, that you know, it's funny. Uh, Again, I'm sitting here. I'm looking at the. I have. I have all three of the Evil Lens, which is going to be my next cast, as I have not opened up any of them. I just recently got my Dark Lyn in the
Yeah,
mail,
she's
and
cool.
when I first saw that figure on Mattel Creations, I was on the fence with her, because it wasn't necessarily like the muscular buck on her, because I expected that from how they portrayed her in the cartoon.
Yeah,
However, it was the legs and the feet. So I thought she was going to have these Amazon feet, and getting her in hand and being able to take a look at her and how she actually scales to Masterverse with this, as she isn't Masterverse figure. She scales perfectly.
right, right.
She's exactly that height. She does not have those Amazon feet that I was thinking she would have. And the really the head and the face and the hair that they did for her character, and she comes with a couple of really cool hand swaps, and she's got these like fireballs that come in her box, and it's really an amazing figure. As I've not taken her out of the box, I'm definitely waiting to do that on my next stream. And then of course I got my frogmongers in the mail with her. Once again, my buddy's customs
Oh,
thing.
did you got your frogmonger? Did you?
I got, yes, and I was lucky. I was able to get two for that.
Oh, nice, nice.
My buddy's customs. I want to thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart for being able to get those for me, as well as the Dark Lyn. And again, thank you. I appreciate it very, very much. But yeah, our toy community is absolutely
Really good.
It's a beautiful thing, and I absolutely love it.
Oh,
Uh,
that reminds me. Did you get a tracking number for me?
I do. I give me another day to get. I've got my receipts somewhere here in this
Okay,
mess,
okay.
and once
No rush.
I will find it, and I will definitely send that to you over IG and to your personal account. Give me another day, please. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries.
Let's see. Cobweb. Yes, Cobweb. Absolutely. That halo mask that he's wearing, how that definitely looks like the beak of a bird, and of course these are supposed to be the bird people. So yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. It gives him a such a different dimension in his look.
He looks good.
That
Hey,
is fantastic.
we got Duchess of Darkness is in the house.
Yes, hello, Duchess. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream. Yes, they definitely arrived in very, very good order. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it so much. Let's see here.
Oh, you're working on a video.
Duchess, better late than never is what I always say.
Yeah.
I do so much. I am now working so much. I'm working anywhere between 10 and 12 hours a day. The other day, I actually worked a 16-hour day, which was Wednesday. So I completely missed your stream. I have to go back and do the replay. I will definitely watch it. I love your stories. Anybody who has not gone to Duchess of Darkness channel, please check out her channel. Subscribe, like. She does an amazing job. Go ahead, Adam.
If you want to wrench me, John, if you want to wrench me, I can drop in the links to everyone's channels.
You know what? This is why I don't have any, is because I don't know how to do that.
You have to do, you have to do it on YouTube. Like, you have to do it through YouTube. So on your channel, like if you're on your channel, and then you just right click me and then moderate me.
All right.
That's all you have to do.
That. Yes.
Yeah, you can't do it through StreamYard. It's got to be on YouTube.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Because usually when I do StreamYard, I keep my YouTube completely off. Otherwise, it throw off my audio and it'll throw off my video. Because again, I'm running this old computer, and man, this thing just it does what it wants to do. So let me see here. I guess I'll have to go into my.
Yep, you just go into the channel, and then you go into the chat, and then just anywhere that I type in or whatever. Let me just type into the chat, and then you can just click me. I'll just go on my phone, and then. Let's see here.
And I'll need to mute.
I'll just say hello.
Back feed.
Let's see here. There you go. Then you just right click the last thing that I said, which was hello. Just right click me, and then just moderate. Add as moderator, and then I can drop in links and stuff.
All right. Oh. Do. Should be easier.
Easier said than done, right?
Right. Here we go. Add as moderator.
There you go. Now I should be able to do all that from my phone. I can multitask. I usually multitask. I'm used to doing it now.
All right. And now I bring myself.
There we go.
There we go. Sweet.
Perfect. So now I can do that for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I bet you Eldor probably wouldn't mind if you moderated him sometime too. I know he would be up for it.
Yeah, I will definitely. Yep. I would definitely.
Let's see.
So this is my Avion army at the point. Adding Rey Mysterio to it, because it really does. It looks so good. Let's not do that. Yes. So I took Rey Mysterio's backpack off. That's how he looks.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. And it's that glossy paint. So it definitely gives them that look for that. And I really almost, just because of this backpack is fantastic for what they did. I really want to put this backpack on this Stratos. Just because he's got the wings at the top, and of course the original Stratos has the wings at the top, but this backpack is it's definitely bigger than the one that you get on Origins. Yep, there it is. In comparison, it's huge.
And I don't know if you're still in there, Rosie. Let me know, because if you have a link, like I don't know if you have a link to your stuff, but I can post a link for you too. I don't know if you're still in there, Charlotte. Rosie. Okay. I think I got everybody so far. I think we're good for now.
Yes.
Good to have a couple moderators in there to do that stuff for you.
Absolutely. So, the other day, during the drop of He Skeletor, I was almost afraid that I wasn't going to get him. Of course, I had to kind of secretly sneak back into the management office to be able to order my He Skeletor, and I managed to get 2 of them. I was going for 3, but I only had enough for 2. So I turned around and I got 2, and those will be here shortly as I got my notice from Mattel Creations and again, that was like right after the day after, which I thought was kind of funny because that's like the fastest anything has ever come to me from Mattel Creations. Like normally it's like a 5-7 day wait before I got that notice in like the very next day. Probably about 24 hours after the order went in. And it was weird. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at the figure online now, and I'm looking at the faker that I have. And I'm really looking at that, what they really did with that, which is, hey, Mattel, you did a great job. I understand, the whole Keldor and whatnot, whatever. But what they did with that figure is all they did was a couple of reverse paint applications from fake to the other, and I'm just like,
yeah, it's it's literally 100% reused parts, right? Like it's
yes. So
I knew that going in, sort of thing. So he's sold out. Like I'm surprised that He Skeletor. He sold out. I was not expecting that to sell out in a couple hours like that.
I wasn't expecting it to last as long as it did. In fact, I got to it about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and like right after I got my order in, it wasn't maybe a minute and a half sold out because I was going after that third one. Because I had somebody cash app me the money for it, and I had to cash app the money back. So it was funny. But I mean, I won't discount the figure, because what they did with that particular figure, and how he's supposed to be going through the story arc, and how Eternia, anti-Eternia He-Man is going through the multiverse, which I have that comic book line. I have not read my comic book line on that, Masters of the Universe into the Multiverse.
Right.
I haven't even read that comic book line yet, and I've had it for like 5 months. And I haven't had a chance to read it yet. So I'm really starting to get into that. And then, of course, I've got some others that are supposed to be what's transcending into New Eternia. So I'm kind of back elated from the storylines, and I need to definitely get that. I need to get that together. Is his skin tone actually lighter than He Skeletor's, buddy?
I think it is. I think he's right. I think it is a different molded plastic color. It's not the same. Pretty sure He Skeletor's a little quite darker, actually. Pretty cool looking now. All right, so no link is fine. That's fine. Rosie, no biggie. Yeah, check them out. I'm pretty sure they're not the same. Faker should be lighter.
Okay, yeah, Faker is the same. I've got so many figures I haven't opened up yet. I mean, like, I've got a backlog of figures. I mean, like, I could do YouTube for like 2 years.
A year.
At least a year before I have to
worry about
something new. But yeah, he's definitely the same color as these wings. He's got that sky blue color, where I'm guessing he Skeletor is going to come more into this color blue.
Probably somewhere's in between. Yeah.
No worries, Duchess. Or Cobweb.
Did you end up getting? Did you go for him, John? Did he Skeletor, or did you pass on him?
No, I got 2 of them. They
okay.
are on the way. Yes, they are on the way.
Cool. Did you get an email notification already?
Yes, I did. I got it 24 hours after my order went in.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Been hearing a lot of people getting them shipped out, and I've seen some people already got them.
Yes. So I'm now waiting, really waiting. Like, if it is if it's an exclusive coming from Mattel Creations, I am sooner to grab one of those before I grab something that I know I can get somewhere else.
Right.
More actively, only because of now again, my grail piece for the Origins line, to me, my opinion only, was Frogmonger, because the backstory on him is I'm thinking is still to yet be produced, other than he was an alien race or something like that. Some of the things that I've been reading, I don't know what's real.
He was a scientist. That's what it was.
So with that, and my taking of it is, all I know is that I see this facial and hand feature on a sticker on my vintage Castle Grayskull, which is also on the sticker of my Origins Castle Grayskull, which is a fantastic thing. And who would have thought 40 years later,
Yeah.
we're getting Frogmonger. We've got the Orlax.
Yeah.
Um,
we need the wolf one next, whatever they're gonna call him.
Yes, that's the one that right there will definitely be my next Grail piece, and I will drop every figure that I have on pre-order just to get that.
Yeah.
Because again, you know, who's to say? You know, it's kind of like on the same sense of looking at the art on the back of Mossman. If they make that big old dinosaur that the long neck,
Yeah, I'd like to see the Tyrannosaurus one being made because that's the one that King Hiss rides.
yes, yeah, and so like again, I missed out on that line. I think to me on that, here's where it was and how it came to be. When I was a kid and that line came out, I had grown up. I was being pushed by my parents. Grow up.
Yeah.
You're at that age. You don't play with toys no more. And guess what? I have been playing with toys my entire life, and it didn't matter if I found it interesting, if I found it to be worth my time. I started dibbling and dabbling into it. Even if I didn't collect the whole thing, but again, Masters being my go-to, Thundercats being my go-to. I loved both of those equally. And of course, Brave Star. Those three cartoons, those were my three favorite cartoons of that faction. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved GoBots and I loved Transformers, but my thing was I can more relate
Right.
to the Masters of the Universe. I can more relate to Thundercats. I could more relate to Brave Star. And the coolest thing that I really loved about Brave Star is you have a I don't want to be politically incorrect for this. You have a Native
American.
Native American as the centerpiece for the line. That's fantastic. That was awesome because when you came to Masters of the Universe, you had He-Man, Prince Adam, and not saying anything's wrong with it, but when you have other ethnic groups, which is why Rulers of the Sun was created,
Yep.
you have to bring some diversity in there, and so your target audience are these children, and they want toys that look like them, that represent them. So yes, and Mattel, congratulations, thank you for doing that, because that's a long time coming, a long wait, but we're here. Keep it rolling. And I absolutely love the fact of that. And let me pull this thing off of just me, because I have a guest and I've had this thing on me, and I'm bad.
We're back.
Again, it's and I absolutely love your puppet. This is fantastic.
Yeah, we got Stratos. We give everybody a wave.
So
Yeah.
you know what they have done, what Mattel has done with this line. What I'm seeing happen in the toy industry in itself, it's definitely diversifying now, and I really love that. I'm I'm not sure. Did you happen to catch my what was it? My Wave 12? Yeah, it was the Wave 12 episode that I did for Origins. And again, I loved all the characters. I loved all the toys, but you've got Hypno who comes to the group, and he looks, first of all, with the helmet, he looks like Captain Candy Corn. So, I mean that helmet again. He looks like he just stepped off just freshly stepped off a Spaceball one. I don't like the helmet. So again, the helmet's crap. I did not like the skin tone. The skin tone was very off. It's a brown. It's a brown skin tone with a very oily green hue, and I've definitely got to get that off because if
Right.
it, I've never seen that skin color on a single person in my entire life. Now, granted, these are cartoon characters, whatever, but he looks like a Tootsie Roll. And I'm gonna leave it at that. There were, I think it was the weapon that he came with.
I can't remember now.
That lollipop thing.
Right. It's like a spinning fan sort of thing,
Yeah,
or whatever. It reminds me of Frosta, but not as good.
right. And then that back holder that he has on his back to hold that hypnotic lollipop, whatever. It's crap because the hand holder, the holder part on the hand is so thin and that hole is so big, it just flops around on his back. So I'm just like, what is the point of having that there if it's just going to fall out if it drops off your shelf, or when you're playing and you fling it around somewhere and the thing goes flying somewhere? Yeah, I'm definitely good at that. It's great garment that he's wearing. It's great with his colors. If you look at any of other characters from the Masters of the Rulers of the Sun line, all of them on their boots have that yellow star.
Yep.
They got the yellow on his wrist bracer. They got the yellow all around on his garments, but they didn't paint not a single star. But the star is there on the boot,
Right.
but it's blended in. But you don't have the yellow star at the base of the boot like all the other ones do. So
The only one I got out of those was the actual Sunman, just to see whether or not I really liked them or not. And I didn't mind Sunman himself, but I got away from it because I have no nostalgia attachment to Sunman, so I just never got into them. I kind of got lost in the loop of them. But don't they? Are we on the last wave of Sunman characters, or is there more? Oh, looks like one of us is crashing. I don't know if it's me or you. Uh, oh, did we lose John? Is it just me in here, guys? I assume it's just me because I'm still kicking here. I think we lost John. You guys let me know if you guys can still hear me. I just want to make sure that you guys can still hear. I can keep the stream going until he returns. Let's see. I think Hypno is more Egyptian or man. Yeah, I was just looking at an image of him. Okay, so it is John that we lost then. Okay. He'll come back in, I'm sure. He'll drop back in. Yeah, I was looking at the Hypno too. I didn't really get into that. The one that I didn't mind though, because he glowed in the dark. I think it was wasn't it Digitino that glowed in the dark? I was looking at him. I think it was him. Digitino. Let me see if we can bring up some. Yes, Digitino. He's the one that glows in the dark. I wonder if I can share a screen. Let me see if I can do that. Share screen. I might have to open up I might have to open up a new tab though. I think. Tongue Lash or Stratos, Digitino. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Oh, okay. It's there, but I can't bring it in because I don't have any rights to bring it into the actual stream, so I can't show it. Oh, that sucks. I'll have to get John to give me the rights to so that I can pop up stuff in the stream so we can kind of take a look at stuff. But yeah, the chess piece glows in the dark for Digitino. I don't know. Did you get I'm just gonna take a look. How many characters do we got left? You guys know how many characters we got left in the Sunman line? Are we at the end? We must be at the end. Rulers of the Sun Toys. Because I see, let me see. I'm looking at an image here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna bring up the image. Well, you guys are not gonna be able to see it. I think we got them all from the vintage line. We've got Space Sumo, he came out. We got Digitino, Sunman, Peghead, Halographo. They announced him, right? And who's the other guy? There's another guy. He's dressed in white, but I don't know his. I can't read the name. We got Duplico. We got Hypno and Zap. We need Zapman and the other guy. I don't know. I think they all got announced, did they not? So we're like pretty much at the end of the Sunman line.
Hello.
I don't think there's anything else.
Am I?
Oh, good, you're back.
my modem crashed. I mean, like totally crashed. I'm like, what?
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We were just talking about like how many Sunman characters we had left in the line because I'm pretty sure they announced them all.
Yeah, I think.
So Cobweb says that 3-pack is what's left.
The 3-pack is what's left. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So, and to me, let's see here. Let's add that.
Yeah, because I was just counting the characters or whatever to see who we had left, but they announced all the other two, right? The guy that's in white and the one at the bottom right. I think they announced those two already. I think they were in the latest announcement, were they not?
I think so. I think those were the two. I think they were in that 3-pack. I think.
Right. So that should be all of them.
So is the dude with the blonde hair next to is that Duplico?
Yes, yeah. They announced him. He's the one that everybody wants.
Can you what?
Yep. So yeah, we're at the end of the Sunman characters basically.
Yes, go grab a box of candy and
that's pretty cool.
You better be cleaning your room. Yeah, because I have so been on the lookout for Duplico. I want to get a couple of those just because I want the other Duplico so I can break him down and use his head and his vest and some other for another configuration, for another custom that I want to do. Who is the... Okay, so next to Digitino, there is... Who is that next to Digitino right above Duplico in the big picture?
Right above Duplico. Oh, is you talking about the top right hand side, or no? You're not talking about that guy.
No, you've got did I say? Yeah, he's right above Duplico. He's right next to Dagnabbit. What is his name?
Is that Boltman or whatever his name is? That who you're talking about? The guy in blue?
No, the guy in black, right caddy corner, left caddy corner from his arm. I mean, like he's like black and red. He's got some sort of a
Space
looks,
Sumo?
is that Space Sumo?
Yeah, that's Space Sumo.
Oh, okay. Then I already have him. I got that 3-pack.
Yeah, yeah.
and, and of course, going going to a friend of mine's house, he had a he had a back stock of Space Sumos from the Mattel Creations,
Right.
and he has like 10 of them that he bought for the single card. And of course he's got but he bought them because he wanted the comic book for the Space Sumo. So that was the only reason why I asked him, I said, well, why did you buy so many? He's like, actually, I only bought 3, and like I had a couple other friends buy some, and I was going to throw them on eBay, but I don't want to be one of those people you and everybody else calls a scalper. I said, well, then sell them for what you got them for. Make your money. But like if nobody's going to blame you or call you a scalper, if okay, you paid 18, and of course the person's going to have to pay the shipping and handling for the thing, because I run an eBay store too, but I don't scalp anybody when it comes to that. I will price it maybe $1 or $2 over what I bought it for, just to make my money back for the shipping I had to pay. So like if I bought it for 18, I'm going to sell it for 20. And that's better than what anybody else out there, because at that point I'm not trying to sell it for 50% markup, 40%, 90% markup. I mean, it's ridiculous. I was on eBay today, and I was looking at the He Skeletors just to see what the secondary market was. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at these people like, is anybody really bidding on these characters? I mean, like these figures, because like your starting asking price in an auction is like $80 for an $18 character. Is anybody really that desperate to get this one figure? Like, I know me, I'm not.
No.
And Cobweb, you're right. Do a starting bid.
Yeah, starting bid 18.
You know, and that justifies the means. You know, if it jumps
or trade it, you can, trade it to somebody that might need it.
Exactly. Because like when I get things from Mattel Creations, 90% of the time, if I have it, I try to buy multiples only because later on, if I have something that another person wants, I can trade it off. Great. But I always buy 2 specifically so I can have one in package and one that I open.
Right.
And that's the collector in me. And of course, with Origins and Masterverse, I'm all in. Now, if both of those tend to get to a point where they are no longer interesting to me, but Masterverse just keeps getting more interesting to me. And why? This right here. This is more interesting to me. Why?
Yeah,
because
it's a
different look.
You originally weren't even going to collect the Masterverse, were you?
I was not. And you know what? It only took one. That's why that's why I'm really, really. I mean, like I've already got it pre-ordered, and that's the Headless Horseman, the second version of the Headless Horseman from Four Horsemen.
Right.
I'm saying it now. That is my one piece that I want, just because the colorizations on it and everything else. But doggone it, there's other pieces in that line that I'm looking at now from Mythic Legions, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole like that yet. Let me finish with Masterverse. Let me finish with Origins.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm still trying to collect and get some deals on classics, for crying out loud. You know?
Correct. Like there's a couple. Who? What is it? There's a couple of characters for. There's a couple characters in classics that haven't come to Masterverse that you can only get in classics, and I don't know which ones they are offhand, off the top of my head.
Probably characters like Ranimar and stuff like that.
Thank you. And again, even the powers of Eternia, they're the Eldor figure that they were talking about on Toy Frenzy last night. You know, there's so many things, and then of course you got the, you know, there's the talk coming along that's talking about the dinosaur line for Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, because we're getting teased with a lot of those on the Origins package now. We got teased with the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I can't remember who else, because they showed like Thunder Punch He-Man and all that other stuff with those dinosaurs. So I think they're coming. I think it's going to be right after the Snake Men's done. I think it'll come. I have no doubts. I think we're going to lose you again, John. I think your modem's just about to crash. Because you're frozen. Yeah, that's let me see. Who was it? Do you guys remember who on the package did the advertisements for the new dinosaurs and stuff? I can't remember who it was. Was it Moss? No, I don't think it was Moss Man. I'm trying to think of who. Maybe it was Moss Man. I'm gonna check out his package because I think it was him. See if I can't bring him up. Here we go. And then when John gets back, I can get him to kind of showcase it. If I can find it here. I see one image. Moss Man. Maybe it wasn't Moss Man. I thought it was. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Toy News International. Probably have my answer. Somebody's got the package art for it. No, we don't want that. We want the package art. Yes, sir. Walmart exclusive Masters of the Universe. I can't remember where I found the package. It's been a while. Official images. No, that's not. That's still the old. I'm still seeing the old images, but I'm pretty sure it was Moss Man. Something tells me it was Moss Man's package. me see here. I'm just kind of gonna browsing away until we get Eldor back. He's having some internet issues today. Let's see. My buddy's customs. I was gonna skip out on Masterverse 2 until I saw the full Wave 1 in stores and got them in hand. It was my sister who was like, "Oh, we're buying them." Oh, that's cool. Yeah, on the back of Moss Man. That's what I thought. So I'm gonna try to find the package art for it if I can. Just give me a couple minutes. I'm sure I'll find it. If I found it before, I'll find it again. I might even be able to find it on Big Bad Toys. No, can't find it on Big Bad Toy Store because it's an exclusive, right?
Mossman, yes, he is a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, I'm just trying to track down his package images so that we can check out who was hinted and teased on his package.
Let's see.
I'm just on Google looking to see if we can't find the images.
Right.
All I see is the front of the package, and I see like the back, but I don't see all the images.
Oh, so like the side part?
Yeah, like I see the front and I see the back of the package, but I want like the side art, the one where it shows like the dinosaurs and stuff on it. I'm trying to remember the original source that I found it. I cannot remember where the original source was for the life of me.
Dad, something's
because I covered it on my Geek News.
What?
Something is inside the backyard that they keep barking at.
All right, I'll go take a look in a second.
Okay.
It's probably a deer. I get deer every now and then in my backyard, so it's probably a deer.
Oh.
Let's see.
Deer issues?
Yeah, we got a lot of them over here. I live by, I live about a half a mile away from the airport. And then on the opposite side of me is a nice sized wooded area. So we got turkeys over here. I've got deer. Thank God I ain't got bears or tiger, lions, whatnot, whatever. That would just be a bad thing. Let's see if I can't see. Let's go with this.
I don't know why this is so hard to track down.
You know what? I think if you go to, let's see, let's do images. Okay, yeah. If you go
all I can do is find the front and the back.
I have found all the images right here.
Look at this silly one.
So let me bring this up, as we might be able to do this, because on one is the giant dinosaur with looks like He-Man in it.
I found them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found
then
them.
You got the red snake. Yes. Yes.
Let me hold on. I'll share this screen. Just let me open up a new tab sort of thing.
All right.
Just give me 1 sec here.
Oh no, take your time.
These are pretty good images here too, so we should be able to look at them all. We kind of just digest it. All right, so now I should be able to share it. Let me go into back to the other live stream, our live stream, or whatever. Okay, I'll go to share. Okay, I'm going to stop this screen. And we'll share a new screen. And let me see. Is it this one? Nope, not that one. I don't think it's that one. Just give me one sec. Okay, it's the Facebook one. Okay, it should be this one. Bring that up.
I am going to be right back. I'm just going to mute my mic for a second, but I have to go see why my dogs are actually going crazy. Otherwise, I'm going to have the cops over here because my neighbors are assholes.
Can you throw open the image screen before you go?
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Absolutely.
There we go. Okay, so here we go. Well, yep, you can go ahead and do what you need to do. I can take over for a few minutes if you need. So we've got. So here's our Moss Man. What's interesting about this one here is the guy on the right-hand side. If we get him, it looks like Cobra Khan's head. And this snake tail could totally be used for Lady Slither. So I'm hoping that they rehash the tail if they come out with this character and use it for Lady Slither and bring her in the line. I think that would be pretty friggin' sweet. And then the guy out beside him, I don't know who this guy is, the guy to the left of him. I'm not familiar. But I think that would be kind of cool because that's like a nod to Lady Slither to use that body. It'd be cool to get that snake tail. So yeah, the back of the Moss Man. Who do we got on the next one? So there's the front of the package. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. Here we go. We got somebody to the right of Moss Man. I don't know who that is. I can't make out who that character is. I originally thought it was Skeletor, but it's not him. But he's got like a spear. Let's see. Who else do we got? Anything else on here? We just got Eternia in the center. That's already coming. And here's where we could see the blow up here. Bring this up. There's the friggin' tall neck dinosaur with the Thunder Punch He-Man inside, right? So there's a good nod that we're going to be getting these dinosaurs. Hopefully as well. But yeah, see that one there? There's your dinosaur with the Thunder Punch He-Man inside of it. That's pretty cool. So we got that one coming. And I don't know. I can't make out who this character is. I don't know if you know who that is to the right. I don't know who that is.
I do not know who that is.
Looks like some sort of army builders who it looks like, whatever it is.
Yep. Give me a little bit more time, Adam, as I think I have an intruder in my backyard, and I'm getting ready to call the cops. So I'm going to take my...
Yeah, go take care of it. Go take care of it. Go ahead. So there we go. We've got the dinosaur there, and this is really blown up. So this is going to be really cool if we get these. I can just see the massive scale these will be, because usually with Origins line, they're usually upscaled a little bit, right? So I think it's going to be pretty cool. It'll be pretty awesome. Pretty excited to see. Let's see. Guy on the left is like a snake version of Nepthu. Let's see. Guy with spear is red something. Can't remember right now. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that guy. I might have seen him before, or he's just not ringing any bells. But yeah, I'm very excited. We'll probably get, if we get the dinosaur, We'll get articulated legs. We'll probably get teeth probably pop out. We'll get an articulated jaw. I think this will be freaking cool. Probably an articulated neck, obviously, if they bring it out. I think they're going to bring them. And I think that's all the photos. Yeah, that's all the ones that we got. I don't think there was anything else on this side of the package. No, it's just a bunch of bushes and stuff, so I don't see anything there. Pretty cool. Oh, right. And then there's the pterodactyl one or whatever you want to call it up there. They just haven't teased the Tyrannosaurus Rex one yet, I don't think. No, this is just something different, but anyway. Pretty freaking sweet, guys. I'm excited. I'll be happy if I could just get Mossman, and if they would announce Cyclone, because we're missing Cyclone as well, right? So I think what they're gonna do, because we're still getting characters that haven't even been announced, while we're still getting the Snake Men. So what I think what'll happen is they'll probably start announcing these dinosaurs even before the Snake Men line ends. So I think that's what's gonna happen. Because that is definitely what's going to be next after the Snake Men. It's going to be these dinosaurs for sure. I can't see why not. Given the line is still going to go. I think it's going to be sweet. I cannot wait. Red Shadow? Okay, let's look them up. I don't know if I can do this. Well, I'm going to have to use this screen, right? I guess I can. I just got to... Yeah, I can't do it on a new tab. It's got to be the same tab. Oh, it's this guy, is it? Okay, Red Shadow. Okay. So this is the guy that's on the package, John. This guy right here.
Nice.
Red
Shadow.
Now I'm gonna have to copy this, and because I'm only on one screen, right? Like I can't see all of the. There we go. Let me just paste it in there. There he is, right there. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
the guy that's apparently on the package art, because he's got the spear. There's the spear. So yeah, that's him. So that'll be pretty cool. I don't really know much about this guy. I'm going to have to read about this guy because I don't know much about him. Yeah, it looks pretty freaking cool, though.
Now, like the little purple gumdrop with the feet next to him.
Yeah.
I want to say that I've seen those in...
Probably Princess of Power, or...
I think so.
Probably.
I think, but I'm not. I won't quote myself on it. I was still quite young. But yes, very cool figure.
So if we go back, I don't know if you caught. So there's the Mossman stuff, right? So if you blow it up,
right?
And what I was saying, this one on the right hand side, if they come out with this, figure, if you see how you got the snake tail,
right?
They could reuse that for Lady Slither. So I'm really hoping that Lady Slither comes in the line. Like I could totally see them doing that.
Who is
there
the green
on the package there?
Right.
I don't know who that is. I have no friggin' clue who that guy is. I can't remember. I'm drawing blanks on him. But what I can tell you is the chest piece looks like it's reused with Squeeze.
Really?
They're totally gonna use this chest piece will be Squeeze. For sure, 100%. I can just look at that. I'm like that's Squeeze. The chest piece.
That's going to be like an amazing figure for the snake.
It's it's pretty funny when you can like look at a piece of artwork and say, "Yeah, that's this person. That's this person." You can pretty much speculate what parts are going to be reused.
Right. So, like, I'm going to have to look. And you know what? I'm almost wondering if that wouldn't be a He-Man and the Masters of the Universe enters the multiverse type figure.
Right. Right.
And
Now,
so,
where's that
and
piece
so
of
again, let me see.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Like, I was thinking what they were gonna do. Like I was telling these guys, uh, since they're still kind of bringing out like, they're still bringing out like a heroic warriors that haven't even been announced yet. While they're bringing out the Snake Men, I think they'll do the same thing with the dinosaurs. Maybe we'll start getting hints. We'll start getting announcements of the dinosaurs while the Snake Men line is kind of ending.
Yeah.
Because we only got so many Snake Men characters left. They're just doing like the army builders and all that stuff to reuse the mold so they can make more money, right?
Right. And that,
I mean,
and then also thinking of that, how many more vintage characters do we have left to be made other than Mossman? We have
we need Cyclone.
Cyclone, and I think two others after him.
Yeah, I mean,
Multibot.
Right, and you know they're gonna do Strobo because it's Zodak and Cyclone together, so he's gonna come as well. He's a guarantee.
Yeah,
because all they're gonna do is he's gonna be the exact same. I think Strobo, if I'm not mistaken, let's take a quick peek here for a sec, John. Masters of the Universe. We'll just use classics as the reference. Classic Strobo. Let's take a look at him. Okay, so what they're gonna have to do, the only thing they're gonna have to do is change the chest piece. That's the doesn't have the same chest piece as the having a brain freeze here. Help me out. Cyclone. Right. Because Cyclone has that holographic thing with the line in it.
Right.
But Strobo, I don't think Strobo has that, does it? He's just like a mirror. Oh,
yeah.
My bad. It's just like a mirror type thing.
Yep.
It's like a silver mirror or whatever, right? So yeah, that's all they have to do. That's going to be an easy friggin', easy moneymaker for them to do that.
Yes, absolutely. And then doesn't Classics also have a character in Classics that was like, he was the only one of like the Filmation line. He had like the Cylon like kind of face with the horns.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name for the life.
He's not the one that comes with the fire sword, is it?
I don't know what he comes with. I could say who he is if I see his face.
Yeah. There's so many characters.
I'm horrible with names, but I never forget a face.
Right, same as me. I mean, there's so many characters now in Masters of the Universe lore, like compared to what they started out with. So it's you can't remember them all. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, we can close that down if you want to or whatever. I was just thinking that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's what they've done with Origins, what they've done with Classics, what they've done with Masterverse. They've opened the field. And again, with the new cartoon lines as well as the vintage cartoon lines from Filmation and of course, I always got to give Filmation the go-to because, well, hell, that was my era. I'm a 70s kid. Lived through the 80s, and Filmation was first.
Well, I mean, Filmation set the standard of what Masters of the Universe is today. Let's
Right.
just face it. That's why it is what it is, and that's why it's popular. It is. I know there's some people that really prefer the mini comic stuff versus the Filmation stuff, but Filmation really set the standard for us.
Look up Nifu. You can see the guy. That gut is not snake form.
Not in snake form. So that must be the green guy, is it? Nethu?
I think so.
I got so many tabs open right now. I need to start closing them.
I try not to do that on this computer. This computer will crash if I open like 10 windows.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at Nephew now. Okay, I see what you're saying. It does kind of look like the headpiece or whatever. So, yeah, that must be him, right? Like in the non-snake form, Nethu? Okay, I see. See, I didn't know about that character. I had no idea that he was even in, Classics, right?
Right.
I lost, he got lost in the shuffle for me, so I didn't even know he existed. You learn something new every day.
When I get to and again, I've got the mini comic collection book, and I'm still going through it. So like I'm only like halfway into the book, and so like the mini comic version of Roboto that they did into a figure, I didn't know that heart piece that they did. I didn't know about Roboto being in the mini comic, the original mini comic.
Yep.
So I'm sitting there. I'm like, wow. How much do I really know, and how much do I remember from my childhood? And going forward, I'm like, wow, I've really got to brush up on some of this stuff, because there's things in the past that it's so easy to overlook it and then come back and then, oh my gosh, yes, that's right. So they had this, but we, in the vintage line, we didn't get the mini comic Roboto. We didn't get the mini comic Trapjaw. We didn't get the mini comic, whatever the other mini comic figures they have out.
We didn't get the Merman. We didn't get the Lords of Power Merman. And
correct.
Beastman.
Correct. And again, we didn't get the fan favorite mini comic Triclops, which I don't know what it is about that Triclops, but I think it's I really think it's the colors on that that Triclops, to me, that makes him probably my favorite of the two, because you can go green with everything else on the original Triclops, but when you get into like that new Triclops look, that kind of grew on me a little bit more than the vintage version.
I'm wondering what's going to be coming for Mattel Creations, because we're done now, aren't we? Like we've literally done the last one that they announced from Mattel Creations, which was the He Skeletor. So now we're waiting to see what's next. So is it going to be the dinosaur characters? Is it going to be some of the Snake Men? Like, I'm just wondering what they're going to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering with that myself. You know what I'm really hoping for? Like with Grayskull, with the PowerCon Grayskull pack that we got the robot in the figure. We got Orlax. We got the Spirit of Grayskull. So like, I almost wonder, will Mattel put something out that's kind of like the Mysteries or the something of Snake Mountain?
Yeah.
Because there's so much mythos now that's readily available to Snake Mountain. Like in the Filmation cartoon, we didn't know that. Well, first of all, we didn't know that Snake Mountain was actually a living snake, snake spirit. In Filmation, we didn't know that's where King Hiss and the Snake People are actually trapped in a dimension under Snake Mountain.
Yeah.
You know, so there's so much more mythos here. There's so much more to go on now.
They know. I mean, they know that the Origins is the better of the two selling. Probably. I mean, I think the Origins probably sells more than the Masterverse. So I think Mattel Creations is gonna go with more Origins. And if it's any indication, because of that, Skeletor sold, you can probably expect more repaints like that.
Yeah, that's true. And
Cause that tells them that, you know what, we can get away with making another He-Man and just recolor him. It's gonna sell out.
absolutely. Um, I still hope, because again, I know it's still out there waiting. The $150 price tag on it for the He-Man 4-pack that they did. Mattel, come on, bring out a Skeletor 4-pack. I think if you did that, you would sell out on both TV packs, because I know that New Adventures Skeletor, absolutely a really cool figure that they could make.
You know what I would like to see come to Mattel Creations as a 2-pack? Rock On and Stone.
Yes. Those are the meteorites or meteors. Yeah, and that would be absolutely fantastic for sure.
Actually, 3-pack is you have to count Granita as well, or whatever her name is. I think it's Granita. Yeah, bring us a 3-pack. That'd be freaking sweet.
And then, of course, Eldor saying they haven't brought out Whiplash or Sludgehead.
Yeah, but they're Masterverse, and I don't know if Mattel Creations is gonna do Masterverse or not. I don't know. I want to say that they're gonna do more Origins versus Masterverse for exclusives. So what was the last Masterverse one that we got? Evil Lyn, right? The Dark Evil Lyn.
Right. Yes.
And before that was what, those chrome brown He-Man and Skeletor characters. You know, they did the Battle Cat. So we didn't see a lot of Masterverse, did we, in Mattel Creations overall?
No. We didn't. And of course, that brings me to another thing. You know, if you look at the back of that card art of the He Skeletor, he's got that purple battle cat. So now I'm in process of hunting down a couple more battle cats, because if they don't bring one out, I want to make sure that I have ready to make my own. Because that particular battle cat in purple and black, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. So yeah. And neither of those sold out, did they? Did those chrome ones sell out? I wonder if they sold out. I don't think they did.
If it's a Mattel creation, I want to say it did.
It was, but I'm gonna go look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now because I'm curious.
I know the chocolate like ones did.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. Those sold out for sure.
Did they?
They did. I was looking at them because I was thinking about getting maybe one, just to say I have one. But at the end of the day, when I'm looking at, when I'm looking at those, they weren't so much as interest to me. I didn't really have a connection to it, but the same thing can be said for like when Super 7 was doing the Filmation characters. Like, I didn't have a connection to the Golden He-Man, and I didn't have a connection. I had a connection to everything else in that line. However, I've only got 1, 2, 3. I've only got 5 figures out of that line, and they were the ones that were most connective to me, which was He-Man, Skeletor, Evil Seed, Merman, and Shadow Weaver. And those are the only ones I got from that line. Now, if I happen to find the other ones at a decent price, because they act just like the vintage. They're built the same way. They don't have they've only got the 5 points of articulation, and that's fine. But that's the whole reason why I bought them, is because I wanted something that's going to look very close to vintage.
Okay, so, yeah. So the Virgil figures, that's what they were called. The Virgil ones. So they did sell out. Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe they will do more Masterverse ones. Hard to say. Maybe they will. I'm kind of hoping just for more Origin ones, to be honest. Well, I like it. I like it because they give us like, what does it cost for Mattel Creations to ship out to you, John? For me, it's $13 flat rate shipping, and I don't mind that. That's not a bad shipping price.
So for a Mattel creation to ship out to me, so if I do one that's $18, it's about $24.95 in total. That's including the shipping.
Okay.
So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's about $7 to $8 for the shipping.
Okay.
For me. And again, that's I forget where they're actually located, and I'm here in St. Louis, so they're a little bit closer to me, but
right.
I don't know exactly where. I mean, like, I'm sure if they were all the way up in like Seattle, Washington, and they had to come down to the middle of the country, it probably cost me $30 in shipping. So one never knows.
Yeah, for me to get one character, it's $40, in total, but that's still not too bad considering, because I can go on a secondary market and I have to pay anywhere from like $60, $70 in my own country. You know what I mean? So I don't mind paying the 40.
Danny Phillips, hello. Thank you for the stream.
Hey, we got to give you a wave, man. It's good to see you. Awesome.
Masterversal Toy Hunter says $29.95 USD, so $48.20. That sucks.
So it's even worse for him than it is for me.
Yes, that's savage, for real. It's 9 GPD Mattel Creations, so 27 pounds for Froggy.
Right.
That's not bad.
I don't know what's what's pounds converted. I don't know. I don't know pounds currency.
What
would that be in USD?
I'll have to look that up.
Like, how many pounds in $1 USD what we would need to know.
Okay, so a pound sterling equals 1.24 United States dollars. So
okay.
Maybe that's not so good. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so about 35.
Yeah.
Jodell Fresh Breeze, welcome in. We haven't said so already.
Yes. Hello, Jodell. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the stream. Danny Phillips says about $9 now. It's a pound for $1. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah, this inflation and the prices of everything going up, it's hurting people for real.
Yeah.
Mm.
I hope it goes back to normal someday.
Hey, look, you know what? I know this just from being in the retail market at this point. If there is a way that these big corporations, whatnot, can make money off of the consumer by everything going up, they're going to do it. Because let's think about it. We're in 2023, getting ready to be, well, at the end of the year, we'll be in 2024. And with the way things are situated right now, the price of oil, and of course, you use oil to make plastics, and the price of that oil, price of the plastic, per the price of the tooling, per the price of the molding, per the price of the people doing all of that, plus the people packing, shipping, this, that, whatever. All that money's going out, all that money's going in. And at that point, you've got to think of the hourly wage or whatever, the man hours. Let me reconstruct that one. The man, woman hours that are going into that, the people that are creating, and then the final product. And of course, each of the toolings, they're anywhere between $150,000 to $100,000 just for a tooling mold. Those things ain't cheap, so they have to make them at a certain. Of course, this is why when you go to big box retail, you have to order a certain amount to even be able to get that product in. And if it doesn't sell, then not only is that big box retail out of money and they have to discount it or push it off somewhere else, much like when Atari made the ET game and they turned around and they buried all those games and just got rid of them.
Yeah.
And then they turned around and they wound up redigging them up because it's become such a high commodity. Hey, we can make money on this thing now when we couldn't before. And now you've got so many copies out there that are in decent condition enough to make them a bank. So at that point, you got to think of those. And I don't think it's intentionally to hurt the consumer, but we live in a we live in a world where everything is surrounded by money. So
yeah,
if money is the root of all evil, and I'm not even going to finish that because that's going to go into a whole different topic. But anyway, yeah, you got to put all those things in a certain order, and then all those certain orders come down. It's a domino effect that meets in the middle, and in the end, without sounding ignorant, it's the consumer. Unfortunately, is that there's no middleman in between anymore. So it's the consumer that gets screwed at the end.
Right.
Because, and I look at it like that because, like, seeing like the particularly the postage rates, it's nothing for me to send something in the United States. Now, I just sent something to you, and it cost me $40, $45 to send.
Is that what it's is that what they charged you to ship that box out to me?
Oh yeah.
And that was what 3 items?
It was 2 different boxes. So like altogether, but it was like $20 a piece, technically.
Because 2 boxes. That's probably why then, right? Because
Right.
now they don't charge you by the weight, is it? It's by the size of the box, correct?
It's the size of the box. And pending on, see, like if it depends on the dimensions of the box. If it's a oversized box, then they will not only charge me by the weight, but they will charge me by the space it takes up on the
Right.
to get it to its destination, to where it's
Right.
going. Because it's going over to you, it would probably hit an aircraft and then go over. Who knows? So
That's what they said to me when I shipped out my box out to Jonesers. So when I ship, because I got a box I got to send out to Eldor here. So I'm gonna put it in the smallest box as I possibly can, and hopefully it won't be any more than $30. Because I get a feeling it'll be about $30 to ship out to him. We'll have to wait and see. I can't believe that they charge you $45 to get that to Canada. Isn't that crazy?
it's nuts. I mean, like, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, like, I wonder if I would have used my eBay account to send it off, because, like, for real, when I send stuff off on eBay, like, the most I've ever paid is like $14.
Right.
That's the most I have ever paid, and I've sent stuff to Alberta, Canada. I've sent stuff to what was the name of the Brazil. I sent a package to Brazil. It cost me $14.75 to send it.
Yeah.
And even at that point, it didn't cost me that, because no, actually it did, because that was a free shipping type deal that I had going on. I took the $14.75 to ship it, but I used my eBay account because I sold it on eBay. And at the end of the day, there are those shipping deals that you get. I mean, granted, well, obviously, I'm not a big toy company, so like when I order from BBTS, I do their standard shipping, which is $4 shipping,
Right.
and then the only thing I have to pay from that is the $4 and the taxes for the toys. So like it's $4 shipping, and then like say if I have like 12 figures coming through at one time, it's probably $27 in taxes that I didn't pay from when I bought it. So 20 say 20, you know, but I'm only paying $4 for the shipping.
Right.
And again, they're not BBTS is much bigger than me per se, because that's all they do is toys. But as far as
that's a prime example why when people ask me, why don't I order from Big Bad Toy Store? Because what you explained, $45 to ship out to me, that's the prime example why I can't order stuff from the United States. It is ridiculous to get something to a Canadian. It's crazy.
Well, where is Entertainment Earth located? In that over in Canada, or is that
pretty sure? I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's the States.
Okay.
Sure. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, because the reason why I'm asking is because, like, I've ordered a few things from Entertainment Earth, and their shipping is almost like I was ordering from out of states. So like when I ordered my original first wave that was coming in, that I turned around and got from Big Bad Toy Store, I canceled it because I wasn't going to pay them like $24 in shipping when I could get the same figures for $4 in shipping.
Yeah. Yeah, like Danny's saying, how is shipping from US so pricey to Canada? They're next door. It's only £9 to the UK from US. I know, it's crazy. And here, you want to know something even more bonkers than that? I can get something from Mattel Creations, which is far down in the States from me, $13 flat rate shipping. I can order something in my country. I'm in New Brunswick from
Right.
Toronto, and it's $25 in shipping. Where do you make where's the logic in that?
There's
Same
none.
country. It's like they're pulling numbers out of their arse.
Correct. And you know, I definitely believe that because, like, again, you know, we live in a time where everything is quite literally just surrounded by the almighty dollar, and we need to go. I personally think we need to go back to simpler times when.
We need to take a step back with this stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
I
Because
miss it when eBay first came. When eBay first came, you could get really good figures for like next to nothing.
right,
Like before the whole thing turned into a because you know everything now is a collector's item, quote quote. It was before that happened, and you could get all kinds of cool crap, and it'd be like $5 to ship. It was next to nothing. Man, I miss those freaking days.
oh, absolutely. I mean, because like I remember when I first started getting into eBay, um, and looking for certain things, because like that's how I got my Battlestar Galactica stuff again.
Right.
The 1970s and early 80s Battlestar Galactica, where you had the little missiles that would shoot from the ships and this, that, and whatever, you know.
Right.
And I got all that, and I got those next to nothing. But you take a look at the prices on them now, and because I'm thinking of that, of course, the word pops into my head, because we live in a capitalist world where everything's about the almighty dollar. That's why we see the prices we've got.
Yeah.
Because those who control the money are the ones who are making the prices. So, you know, and it is what it is at the end of the day. But, you know,
Yeah,
it's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bargain shopper, so like I just tell people Amazon.ca is the best way for me to go because I can get free shipping. And not only that, but as long as I'm not purchasing from a third party seller and it's directly through them, I get really reasonable prices and I get lots of sales and deals. I just got to check them. You just got to be there at the right time. So what I do is I check Amazon like twice a day and I always find deals. So that's the best way for me to order. The downside to it is I have to wait a little longer. So like everybody in their high horse in the States will have the character already reviewed and I might get it a couple months later, but I don't really care. I'm not trying to be the first in line to be the person that reviews it first. That's not what my channel's about. I don't even try to attempt that.
Correct. You know, and it's funny even to that, because like I'll check out Amazon CA, I'll check out Amazon in Mexico, I'll check out Amazon in Japan. In fact, I've got a really funny story about that. So like at the end of, I think it was 2020, might have been 21, when they brought out the classic version of the TurboGrafx 16, which for whatever reason didn't last long at all anywhere except for on Japan. In fact, I don't think it even made it to Amazon United States. So I went to Amazon Japan and I turned around and I paid $100 for the system, US, and you get other people who are buying it from Japan to the U.S. And then you go look at the secondary market for it, and people are making like $400 on this one system. You have no shirt on, get out of my camera.
Right. Yep. Yeah. See, indeed, now we're see, indeed,
Yes.
and now we see people putting the $ even above their own lives. It's a massive meteor were hit there. People would be rushing, would crying, save the economy, buy all the TP. I know, right? Toilet paper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, I mean, not to get religious or biblical on people, but if you follow the Bible, a lot of people believe we might be in the beginning of the end of times, and yeah, quite possible. I mean, we're not going to. I mean, we're not going to see Revelation or anything like that, but
Right.
not in our times. But it's crazy, man. Like it does sound like it could be the end of times because of how things are going. The world's just upside down.
That's as close to
Yeah.
Revelation as we're getting.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir.
What?
Yeah.
Let me see.
They are upside down though. Like it's crazy.
Yes. I mean, who
Hey,
who can say?
Skelly, welcome in.
Hey, Skelly, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream. How are you,
Yeah,
sir?
good to see you. Good to
One
see
of
you.
one of the other legends. Yeah, so I mean, it's a different take. And of course, the shipping and whatnot with that. Again, you've got to put the days and the times together. Um, I've got another video that I also want to do. Again, my channel does mostly Mo2, but
Right.
I've got something in the works. I've got another piece on order.
Oh man, I got something in the works too, and I can't friggin' wait to show everybody. I'm so excited. Oh, that looks cool.
These are the Jada Dungeons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
Yes. And seeing as that whole movie came out, which I have not seen yet, but I've heard spectacular reviews on. But yes, the whole Dungeons and Dragons line, and because these are bimetals and die cast, and the way that they have made these figures, that'll be one of my very, very soon to be. I'm waiting for another one that's coming out because it'll have my beholder in it. And it will have a giant in it as well. So yeah, I'm waiting on that to come, and once that comes, then I'll do my Dungeons and Dragons stream for that. That'll be a fantastic view. I mean, these figures are heavy in awesome packaging, and Jada really does a really good line for a lot of the stuff that they do. So yeah, absolutely.
Yep, for sure.
So let's see, we're getting ready to hit that. I think I'll let it hit. I think I'll go ahead and let it hit that 3 hour mark. We're at 2 hours 43.
Yeah, we got about 15 minutes left. We just had some fun rambling on about stuff, right? So it's awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Again, I'm going to show them off again because Skelly, you did not get to see them. But we are going to go ahead and show you the Avian army I have started to construct. Rey Mysterio, Naked Stratos, Stratos regular, and then Masterverse Stratos. And again, that mask on him just makes him so much different. He is absolutely massive for what he is. And the articulation, of course, 30 points, 16 points for the Origins lines and for the Masters of the WWE. And so much. There's a ton of different things that you could do with those. And I'm absolutely loving it. But yeah, Stratos was one that I couldn't pass up when I seen it in the Masterverse New Eternia line. And, again, I've got it finally, and I would have fun with it. And definitely a welcome add to the collection. And I don't know. What was the Adam? We was doing the Mossman packaging. That red snake, the red snake. Who was that? I forgot.
I don't know who the red one was, but the other one was Thyrus, I guess, the green guy in the human form, but I don't know who the red one was. I was just talking about if they reused the tail, they could reuse it for Lady Slither.
Right.
But I think it might just be an army builder character because it looked like it was Cobra Khan's head.
Yes.
So maybe it was just that.
Yeah, because if you look at Big Bad Toy Store, and if you look at that Snake Man 4-pack, even though it comes with a snake armor He-Man, the other three snakes. Now, granted, again, I'm going to my rant with that. You've got two of the smaller snake men that are using Cobra Khan's body. And I think what they should have done, they should have used the Ratlore head, which they did twice. The Camo Khan, which they did in blue. But I think they should have used one of the other heads, which would have been Tongue Lasher. And Tongue Lasher would have been an amazing figure to put in that, on that, because I think you could have you didn't necessarily have to have Tongue Lasher's tongue coming out of his mouth for an extra Snake Man, whatever. Give that to Tongue Lasher. That was Tongue Lasher's thing. So you didn't have to you didn't have to do that. Give them something else. But again, the bodies that they used, granted, it wasn't any real new tooling that they used for that. For the Blue Cobra guy, they used Ratlore's body pretty much, and just popped on a blue Camo Khan head. Great. But I wish they would have used some other snake heads. And of course, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to start molding some snake heads that will be used for Masters of the Universe somewhere. Pretty sure Ramen Toys will probably do something like that, a Snake Man headset.
Right.
You know, we've got so many people in the toy custom community, the toy in the toy I'm tripping on my words. In the toy community, period. We've got so much talent out here in this community, that and businesses that are doing what they're doing to make everything look right for all these toys and the customs that we do. And we've got a newcomer. I'll finish my thought. Hello, Brick. How are you, sir? Thanks for joining the stream.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a wave with man.
Yes, sir. 2 hours.
Yeah, we're going on 3 hours here.
So yeah. Again, the community that we have here, and what each and every one of us do, uh, you you can't you can't put our community past anything, because we have talent. We have so much just artisticness between all our customizers, the people that do reviews, the people that talk about the toys. Uh, if you do nothing less than talk about the toys and display with toys and play with your toys, toys are meant to be played with. Where they are branded towards kids. However, the adult collector, you can't count them out either, because they have something to offer the companies that make it as well.
Yeah.
So again, at the end of the day, even though this particular portion of my show may be boring to some, I have to put it in there, because the realization is that these toy companies are starting to have to realize it's not just the consumers that are children, like kids, children, that are consuming these toys. There are children who are collectors. There are children that play with the toys. And there are probably a lot more of those. But as they get older, like we got older, we still collect. And we still have a certain mentality about our toys, whether it be our particular toys or how they have grown. Again, when I was a kid, I would never think that Mattel would come out with Masterverse. These are toys that are meant to be played with, but maybe not so much directed towards maybe a 6-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, because again, when you look at the packaging, they do say like 14 plus or 6 plus, or so with these, because maybe down the road, when you're thinking about it, vintage, when they started making these, went down a little bit, but is going to become like vintage for good toys. That's the indestructible plastic, whereas maybe 40 years, these ones be in sad shape that should just still around year later, because the way they made plastics in the 80s.
Yep.
Again, but it's all about that pop and flop ability and being able to do.
Oh, are we gonna lose you, John? We might lose John again. I think we're going to lose him. He might crash. Yep. Okay. So we lost John for a sec. He'll be back in just a moment. His modem's been kind of acting up tonight. I think this is 2 or 3rd time. But anyway, no big deal. So yeah, what are you guys saying? So Brooke's saying hello to everybody. We got let's see, Masterversal Toy Hunter talking to Brick. Yeah, cool stuff, guys. I need to find a flight stand for Stratos. Speaking of flight stands, I need some more flight stands. They're my favorite stands, and I only have a couple of them. And yeah, I need flight stands for sure. I really love those NECA flight stands, but they went up in price. I think they literally doubled in price since the last one that I bought. So I used to buy them off Amazon for like $20. I think they shot up to like 40. I really like those NECA ones, but yeah, I need some flight stands for sure. Ground control to Major John, calling ground control. Yeah, I know, right? But it ain't a live stream unless you have issues, right? Like that's just the way it is. That's just the way that it is. It is what it is. But we went 3 hours tonight. It's crazy. There we go. Welcome back, man.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm going to have to call my my internet company and have them change out my modem because I think my modem's starting to burn out.
Sometimes I have to like what before I do a live stream, what I normally do just to be safe is I restart the modem. But ever since I put in my new wireless card, because I got a new wireless card upgrade
Mhm.
or whatever, the connection's been pretty damn good. So I like my wireless card was dying, so I had to replace it.
Mhm. Well, see, like when I first started streaming, I had to uh, because I got the wireless and I got wireless throughout the house. However, the only thing that I have actually connected as wireless and hardline is this desktop, and that was really mainly just to help me with like downloads of like things that I was trying to download.
Right.
And and but this modem, it's kind of been through the ringer. So yeah, it's probably time to switch.
Oh yeah. I'll be right back. I just gotta go to the washroom.
Absolutely. So yes, I wanted to say, um, with the way that this line has gone, again, yeah, Masters of the WWE, how well they swap in. You've got the two versions of Origins, and they very well swap in as well. And then, of course, again, you got the Masterverse line, and all of these lines and how they fit into.
All right. Let's see. All right, I'm back. Oh, do we lose John again? Oh, I just got back. Yes, John. John did get Dark Lynn. He's. Guess he was saying that was going to be his next. His next character is going to be Evil Lynn because he said he hasn't opened any of his Evil Lynns and he did get the Dark Lynn. So. Yeah. Yeah, I think his internet's telling him to end the stream because it's been 3 hours, and I think his modem went into overload. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get. He's definitely got it. So I guess he's gonna do Evil Lynn next time. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah, I think Speaking Moistly got mine. I think I'm just waiting for his message or whatever, but I still want to get. I still want her anyway because I kind of like the figure, even though the standing up of her and stuff's kind of screwed up, but she's still a cool character. I like it. I like the wire. I like anything with a wired cape. Pretty cool stuff. And still, we got Frogmongers coming too. So I got Joneser scored my Frogmonger. He just whenever he ships them out or whatever. So I got that one coming. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, burnt more than the midnight oil, you might say. Yeah. I opened her earlier to look, and she's not as big as she looks in pics. Do you have a hard time standing up yours too, Danny? Like when you try to stand up your Evil Lynn, she doesn't like. Does it look like one leg's a little bit longer than the other when you try to stand her up? Yeah, I saw that, Eldor. You got your Froggo there. Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. I'm glad everyone's getting their Frogmonger. Joneser's got mine. I'm just waiting for him to ship it out to me. But yeah, he's got mine. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah, you're just waiting on your He-Skeletor. Did you get your your email notification for it? There, I got all my phones are all charged and ready to go. Oh, I didn't try. Okay. You just literally just opened and looked. Okay. Because I guess that apparently that's across the board, like having a hard time standing her up. Like she won't stand up flat footed. She has like her right foot is like she stands on her toe. It's really weird. When we did Eternia and Ellipses live stream, it was really weird. You almost need a flight stand with her or something, or some sort of stand. Man, I gotta get a pack of stands. I need some. Oh yeah, yeah. It seems like everybody pretty much got the He-Skeletor notification, from what I could tell. So, no, but I never got one from Froggy till 2 days after I received it. But those figures are not mine. You see, those are the other three. Oh, okay, I see. You got them for people, is what you're saying. That's all right. That's good. I can't wait to get my Frogmonger. I'm so excited because I think that's going to be one of my top favorite ones in the line for sure. Definitely top 5. Definitely can't wait to get Frogmonger. So that'll be pretty cool. I could see us getting Module Lock pretty soon. That'd be cool. Get Module Lock for Mattel Creations. That'd be all right. And Octavia would be nice. I'm trying to think of who we're missing in the Horde. We need Octavia. We need, well, if you want to go Origins, Shadow Weaver. I'm trying to think of who else. Because we got a lot. We got most of the Horde figures, didn't we? Most of them. Actually, I have to look it up. I can't remember who we're missing. Yeah. So, Modulock. There's not that many. Octavia. Yeah, we pretty much got everybody else, didn't we? From the looks of it. Oh, Dragstore. Yeah. We need him in the Origins line, don't we? Dragstore. That's right. Multibot, Dragstore, Modulock, Shadow Weaver, Scorpia. That's who we're missing, and Dalmug. That's who we're missing. So we still got quite a few Horde members left. Yes, Entrapta. That's right, Entrapta. I forgot about her too. I was thinking. I wonder if they'll do Entrapta as Princess of Power though. Like they might put the POP sticker on for her. I'm not sure if they will or if they won't. Because Entrapta was the vintage one was part of POP, right? Pretty sure it was. Yeah. So she was part of POP, so they'll probably put the POP sticker on there. I could totally see them do that. So I think we'll only get her if they continue on with the Princess of Power characters. Yeah, and Imp. That's right too. Imp. Yes, Imp. Scorpia. Bring on Scorpia and Imp. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we'll get Scorpia in the Masterverse because I wanted to get her in Classics, but damn. So many Classics characters that I've been trying to get that I have not been able to get my hands on. Oh, boys. Not sure if John's gonna come back, guys. I have no idea. He's probably resetting his modem. He's got it's 3:04. I only got a couple minutes left, and then I have to jet, so I got like another 5 minutes that I can stay, and then I gotta go. So after I leave, if you guys want to call it quits, it's up to you guys. I don't know if he's coming back or not. Let's see. Yeah, Katra. That's right. We need Katra because we got her in Masterverse, but we don't have her in Origins. Yeah. Shadow Weaver, Octavia, or Scorpia never made it to the vintage. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we still got a few of them. We still got a few Horde characters and Horde Prime, right? If you want to count Horde Prime, he's another one we need to get as well. If they're gonna base his design off of the classics design, I don't know if they will or if they won't, but he's another one. I guess they could do him too. That would be all right. I'm cool as long as we get like multibot, Modulock, and Scorpia. If we get those three, I'd be okay with that. If we don't get the other ones. And yeah, Catra would be nice too, I guess. Get the toy version. Do you guys want the Filmation or the toy version of Catra though? I'm not sure which version I would like. Probably the toy version. I think the toy version would be the versions we would get if we get the Princess of Power characters. I think they would go the toy route. Because then you don't... Because if they give us the toy route, they don't have to worry about all the Filmation mumbo-jumbo. You know, they don't have to go and chase friggin' Universal for the licensing. They could just do the toy versions. Yeah, exactly. And Origins, the toy versions for sure. Yeah, he just needs to be a huge hand on a platform. That would be cool, right? That would be kind of neat. Yeah, Origins Adora. There's a good one. We need Adora. That would be good. But you know what? I'd want the rooted hair because I was not impressed with what they did with Shira in the retail version for Wave 3. I just didn't like it. I was not impressed with it at all. I'm kind of hoping they do something a little bit different with Adora. Yeah, that's why I prefer Masterverse. They have POP Filmation rights. Seems to be the case, isn't it? Because we got the Shadow Weaver and everybody else, right? So I don't know. I don't know if John's coming back, guys. It's almost 10 after now. Huh. By the time he comes back, I think it's gonna be over with. But yeah, I want the rooted hair versions, but if Origins, they will cost them. It's yeah. They won't, because then it's a doll. That's right. They're probably afraid to do it because there's going to be people on that, you know, it's going to be a mixed community if they do rooted hair. I want the rooted hair, but there's a lot of people out there that don't like the rooted hair, so I highly doubt they will. I wish they would. Oh yeah, good night there, and what have you coming up there? What's for Wednesday? We've got we're doing Tongue Lashore this Wednesday, guys. I've got the I got the notification out for the community tab, like I always do. So that's out. So that's coming Wednesday. So we're doing Tongue Lashore Wednesday, and then hopefully the weekend after that will be the vintage line that I'm getting into. So hopefully we're going to be able to do that. So I got a little bit of a surprise coming. I'm just waiting for it. It's going to be like a really fun episode for me. So it'll be pretty fun. Yeah, but they keep making Tilas and they sell, so the POP girls would sell. Yeah, I agree. All they have to use is just keep using the Tila / Evil Lyn buck or whatever. And yeah, I could see them doing it. I really like what they did with the sorceress, so bring more of that stuff on for sure. Who are you most excited to come from the new upcoming waves? Are you talking about Masterverse or Origins? If you're talking Origins, yeah. Good night there, Eldor. We'll see. We'll see you. If we're talking Origins, definitely Cyclone. I want Cyclone. If we're talking ones that haven't been announced yet, if you're talking about the ones that were actually oh, the new upcoming waves. Okay, so the ones that were already announced, those ones are Dragon Blaster Skeletor, Mossman, obviously, which is going to be a BITCH to get a hold of. The Masterverse ones, I wasn't too impressed with the Masterverse ones out of the new reveals. I wasn't too happy with them. So I don't think, I don't even know if I'm going to go after any of those, to be honest. Maybe I'll go for Clawful or I can't remember out of the ones that were announced. Whiplash, probably. I didn't really care for the Masterverse ones that were announced, unfortunately. But the Origins, Dragon Blaster Skeletor, I can't even remember who was announced. I can't remember. I'd have to go on Big Bad Toy Store and go, oh, the Skeleton Warriors. I want the Skeleton Warriors because they glow in the dark. I want those. And of course, Squeeze and Snakeface. Squeeze is my favorite Snake Man. So I'm extremely excited for Squeeze. Oh, the only one you didn't like was Prince Skinny Adam. I actually didn't mind that one. I wasn't too impressed with the Masterverse ones. Yeah, the Skeleton Warriors, Dragon Blaster Skeletor for me personally, because I have a really strong connection with that character. So that's why I want him so much. And yeah, Squeeze and Snakeface. Those would be the top ones for me. Yeah, Lady Slither would be cool. Oh, so you got 4 of the Skeleton Warriors coming? 4 packs of them? I need to get a pack of those for sure. Oh, did they did Roboto get shipped out yet? Did it Eldor? Is it on its way to me? Is it? But yes, I have spares on all the pre-orders for others if they miss out or need those of the Big Bad Toy Store. Okay. Yeah, I might. Okay. Do you have it? If you have a tracking number, send it to my Instagram just so that I can keep an eye on it. If you have a tracking number for it, I like to keep an eye on the packages because the shipping carriers like to leave the slips at my door, and I don't like that. So I usually watch out for the packages on the day that they're going to arrive. So if you have a tracking number, just send it my way. Oh, did you send the tracking number to me, did you? I've been so busy the past couple days, so I haven't had a chance to I don't think I got it. Oh. Okay, yeah. I got it. Okay, I have it. Never mind. I've got it. I see it. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that you sent it because I haven't checked my Instagram. I've been so busy the past couple days. Usually, I live on Instagram, but lately, the past few days, I haven't had much time to check anything. I was lucky to sneak in a video today. I didn't think I was going to get any geek news done today, but I managed to get the Skeletor done. Was my 5th B day. I was so upset. I had the Dragon Blaster Skeletor and drop the dragon down the drain the same day as oh no. You dropped it down the drain, eh? Oh, bummer. Yeah, I'll check out the tracking then. I'll check it out here. I got to keep track of what's coming because I got like stuff from Joneserk that's coming. I got stuff from John that's coming. I got something that's John Joneser, you. Who else? Damn it. So I got stuff coming from John. I got stuff coming from Eldor. I got stuff coming from JD Hobbies. And I got stuff coming from Joneser. So, man, I got stuff coming in the mail left, right, and center. It's gonna be like Christmas Day for me over the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be exciting. Which is awesome because like I've been kind of falling behind and stuff. I need to get caught up in the Masterverse stuff. But yeah, it's 1:15 now, so I'm gonna head out, guys. I think it's safe to say that John's not gonna make it back. I'm gonna head on out. Unfortunately, I can't end the stream. I can only exit out. So the stream's gonna keep running until he gets in to close it. But just so that you guys know or whatever. So this is going to be me signing off, guys. But yeah, definitely come around Wednesday because Wednesday we got the stuff. We got the Tongue Lashor coming Wednesday. And don't forget, we got Snake Mountain, I think, is on the 28th. So I was planning on going live with it on Entertainment Earth because I want to see the photos and stuff. So I'll probably end up doing that. Oh, there we go. We got Johnny's coming back now. Good timing. I was just about to head on out. But your connection.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We got you. Yeah. I think it's a little bit it's a little bit laggy, but we got you. But I managed to keep the stream going for you for a little bit, but yeah. No, just Entertainment Earth on the 28th is Snake Mountain, so mark that on your calendar. I'll probably go live for it. Yeah, he's freezing, so I think he's gonna lose the connection again. Yeah, I might go live with it just to see the images because I want to see. I assume they're probably gonna have lots of photos, but they might have the photos drop beforehand. So there's a good chance I'll probably be doing reviews of the image, like the Geek News versions of it. So more than likely, it'll probably be before. So we'll have to wait and see. But if not, I'll cover it live for sure, probably. So we'll see.
Okay, so for whatever reason, my computer, the Wi-Fi to my computer has completely gone off the grid, so I can't get on my computer to my to this. So I'm now on my phone, which only has 15% left.
Well, it's good enough to end your stream with then.
Correct. And I've never done this on my phone. So, with that being said, if I screw up the ending of my video of this stream anyway, the next one will be better. But yes, Adam, I definitely appreciate you being here and joining me on the stream, being my co-host for this.
Yeah.
So at this being 3 hours, 20 minutes, unless there's something that you was actually talking about, I'm going to try and figure out my my network problems, and I'm going to wind up ending the stream.
I was on my way out. We're pretty much done. I was on my way out anyway, so we're good to go.
All right. So everybody, if you like this kind of content, definitely do leave a like, as it helps the channel. Make sure you go see Radical on his very good channel, and do all the other YouTube things like subscribe, and definitely leave a comment. And we will definitely see you on the next one. I will definitely see y'all in the next one. Can't wait for it. Evil Lynn will be the next one, and somewhere in the week I will be doing Frogmonger. So in the end of this, everybody definitely have a great night, and we will see you in the next one.
Take care, guys.